Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and here I am in the car. I've done my shopping. I did say in the last video that a lot of what I was buying, was all needful essentials and things. It wasn't. It was 99% greed. I bought a big cake for no reason other than I fancied a huge Black Forest Gatto. That's a dangerous thing about bookers. Anyway, we're going to talk here very quickly about the leaders of the Tory party. We're entering the last few days of this squabble to see who will be the faceless wet that will be in charge of the Tories, or at least be their leader, not necessarily in charge. Because the Tories are dying on their arse. If it's not Kemi, then it's going to be whoever it is, an awful choice. Kemi's an awful choice, don't get me wrong. They're all bad, but at least she is a Tory at heart. The others most certainly aren't. Jenrick is a spoilt choice now. He's got the £75,000 worth of dodgy money, and he's making claims that the British servicemen are murderers, not soldiers. He becomes leader. They will lose an awful lot of people. A lot of ex-soldiers will not vote for Jenrick when he says that the British Army are killing people rather than capturing them because of the human rights laws. He's assuming that they're murderers, and I don't like it. And a lot of soldiers, sailors, airmen, marines, you name it, won't like it either. He is now toxic. So he's out of the picture. Then the only other two are a pair of clone, wet, One Nation Tory tosspots. Lefties. They can't possibly lead the Tory party to victory. And of course it doesn't really matter, because the Tories are, as I say, a spent force. We've just seen Blackpool elect a councillor for Reform. And that's what's going to happen. Every by-election now, Reform are going to be there or thereabouts. They are taking all the votes and all the support from the Tories. Real Tories are voting for Reform. And that's going to continue. And so it doesn't matter who leads the Tory party, because Nigel will eventually be king. He will be the one who will run this country. He will be the next Prime Minister with any kind of luck, if he doesn't screw it up. And so the Tories are finished, except for one thing. The once and future king. Moves are afoot to find a suitable constituency where they can get an MP put in a by-election, and that MP will be the blonde bombshell BJ himself. They want Johnson back. Personally, I don't know if it will work. You get him in, you get him an MP, then you make him leader. It would not piss off a lot of people. But most of all of those who stood against him and refused to sit in his cabinet when he was last Prime Minister, all those who turned the knife, they're finished, aren't they? They would be finished. And of course he would sit there as leader making all the decisions. My point, though, is I think his time has come and his time has gone. He may well be the saviour of the Tory party for the Tories, but I don't think the people of Britain would ever trust him again like they did in 2017 and 2019, rather. I think that has gone. I think that trust has been betrayed, and I don't think he can save the Tories. But the Tories do. They really think he is their Messiah. I think it's a massive mistake. He's gone from politics, and he needs to stay gone. He can keep off, having lots of children. Don't care. But keep well away from politics. He's done. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.